And here comes our first crew. They're pointing over at the dock and going to try and get it lined up. But I'll tell you what, that's not going to be as easy as Said has done today, as that wind is whipping down here and it has been giving people fits. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at Boynton Beach. So our crew's coming in on approach. Cab winds up hitting the brake check and backing him up a little bit. But I think you're going to see that, watch, this wind's going to grab him. So, Cap's trying to go in. There's not really anywhere for him to go right here. He had to go back to the other dock. Better watch out for the boat in front of him. They wind up having to push off the motors off of that boat. And it was a close call, and now they've got another boat in dock to deal with. So I don't know if Cab just wasn't paying attention or what, but right here, I mean, like, there's a metal barrier hanging around the pole. You gotta watch out for that. He's pushing off the engine of the other boat. They got themselves into a bad spot fast, having to push off two boats in the dock. So now Cap's gonna have to bring it back around. And, oh, heavy on the throttle too. Oh, watch out, boys. So our guy says sorry to the camera, and he's going to go ahead and try and keep it going. But let's see what happens here. So he's going to miss this boat, at least. And go ahead and try and line it up for a final approach. But they've set up lines on the port side, and I believe he's going to be going for a starboard side dock. And yes, we're going to go ahead and move some stuff around, and we're going to try to the other side. So let's see how they fare on this approach. He's coming in a little hot toward the dock, especially for the crew to have to move lines. He came in a little too fast. So they got the boat hook out, and our guys grabbed the dock with the boat hook. They couldn't get the line off. Cap's leaving the helm for some reason. What in the world is going on? So he's leaving the helm, trying to grab the boat hook. Now he's asking for a line to try and get it situated. And he's waving to the camera all at the same time. I don't know what to think of this one. This is great. So our girl leaves the other boat over here, and she's willing to help out, grabs the line for the stern, and will help them out by trying to get this one walked over. And did we ever get, I think we got two lines on the dock now. I'm like, did we ever get that second line on the dock? And it appears so. So here comes our pontoon crew heading toward the dock on approach, and right here just to the left, our jet boat crew has lost a hat. So our crew on the jet boat that you see right here to the left, it looks like it's going to make an approach on trying to grab this hat. But they got to watch out. Pontoon Bros in reverse, coming back toward him now. Cap in the jet boat realizes this, goes back into reverse. Oh no, they're just going to take the hat out. Right here, our pontoon guy's just going to run it down. And takes the hat out. So I can hear the captain of the other boat saying, we'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it. So they're still going after it, so long as our guy doesn't catch it with his prop. So there we go. Pontoon guy is going to get back into forward gear. And our jet boat crew winds up getting the hat. So we can see the wind's blowing pretty good here in the background. You see the flag up top. So our guy in the pontoon's trying to get it lined up, but struggling to get it where he wants it. And here comes our jet boat crew. You can see the hat right there in the bow. They were able to successfully grab the hat. And actually, I'm calling it jet boat crew. I don't believe this is a jet boat. Obviously not. With a motor hanging off the back, your boy is wrong. I thought it was a Yamaha jet boat based on the bow, but it is obviously not one of those. So our pontoon guy, he's got it close now. He's got somebody on the dock giving him a hand. Our young lady's grabbing a stern line to attempt to try and get this over, but they're just not quite close enough on the stern for her to get off. So Cap's leaving the helm. trying to see if they're going to be able to get it over. Hey, there we go. Nice little shout out. Our girl goes for the leap. They got 2 lines on, and everybody should be good. Hat recovered, boat on the dock. So Cap here struggling to fight with the wind, kind of like everybody else has today. And our girls got to push them off the pole. Right there, they almost hit the dock. And again, here at Boynton, there's these big metal barriers around those outside poles. You'll want to talk about something that'll mess up the gel coat. Those things will. So much so, Cap just left the helm because he knows what's going to happen over there if he doesn't get the correct push off. So he's going to back it out again to try and get this thing turned around to where he can try and line it back up on the dock. So he's backing all the way out over to where the courtesy docks are, but you can tell it's a busy day down here. When there's boats on the courtesy docks over here, you know things are moving down here at Boynton. So Cap's kind of waiting for his moment, I guess, trying to determine what he wants to do. And they are paused for the moment. And he's moving forward slowly, so here we go. Maybe we're ready to make our approach now. So plenty of time to make sure everything's set up correctly and they have everything they need. I mean, we sat there for about a minute, and here we go. So they're going to get ready, go ahead and make their turn in on the dock. Taking his time on this one, having a little struggle trying to get this boat around again. So it gives it a little power this time to try and get it to turn. Has to watch out. Again, you can see the metal barrier around the concrete pole. So again, he's going to go for the push off. Our young lady's going to get off in the bow and hopefully be able to walk this one up. I mean, that's a nice little pivot point right there. So he's doing that, keeping himself off that barrier and allowing the boat to be kind of walked up the dock, and that one will work and get them set up to where they can go ahead and get out of here. Speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats versus Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.